You turn your oil on, you turn your needle valve all the way on. You want a good sturdy stream coming out. You fill your first pan up in there. This jug is half full of kerosene and half full of motor oil. Light me that propane torch sec. You get her lit and you shut the door. It takes it just a few minutes because motor oil flash points at 460 degrees. That kerosene does help. You see how your streamers are going? She's going to start turning it down here in a minute. Alright, we got her lit. We'll shut the door. Need to clean my door off before it gets hot. Just take a scrub brush and get the... We've been burning just straight wood in it and then oil. And it kind of gets up close to the door. It makes it a little rough to see, but you can burn oil, wood, whatever you need. Always just keep a scrubby brush. No big deal. It don't take it long to get going either. When you see that pan light all the way around that bottom pan, you know you got your pan full, and then that's when you turn your needle valve down. See how it's starting to die down? And on the outer pan, here in a minute, it'll start filling all the way up, and then you'll see your pan go all the way around that outer pan. I ain't gonna sit here and swear that this is the best approach. I mean, there are a million ideals. This is just the only one. This is my own design. I mean, some people use forced air, and that's a good idea. I mean, it gets a lot hotter, a lot faster. But I wanted this where I could burn wood or oil. Let's open it up again. See, we ain't got oil all the way around it. It's just now starting to get to that point. When that inner pan fills up, see, I left my hose a little higher where it has to overflow. That way the inner pan stays hotter. Once that inner pan gets hot enough, that way when it overflows, the outer pan, that inner pan's already 460 degrees. That way when it gets to the outer pan, it's 460 degrees, and it's already created that auto flash, I call it. I reckon that's the right terminology. That way she's already there. See how my stove's a little uneven too. It's more on this side than any. I re-leveled it. Now you can actually see what I'm talking about. The oil's going all the way around at a nice sturdy burn now, so that gives you a better idea of what I was talking about. And this is where you want to start turning your drill feed down, because you don't want too much oil, because it won't burn it fast enough. I usually turn, this is how I count: 1, 2, and start from there. So that's actually 1 full turn, and it don't get, I use 2 different pans, that, and I've never used a little pan. I'm gonna try a hit, but you want it to reflect off that brake heater. You see how it's doing at the top? That way it keeps that sucker good and warm. When that brake heat roller gets done, it's about 800, 900 degrees. You can actually see 2 layers of fan far in that, and that pan there you can only see 1. So just keep that in mind. Try to keep outer pan, inner pan smaller than your brake rotor. It actually seems to do a better job. Let me get this light. If you can see that, it's just a good fast drip. Periodically, as that oil gets warmer up there, you got to keep your eye on it. Let me give you some of my oil temperature. Let's see. Let's start now here at 135 on the door. Pipe 79. Let's see. 78, 75. Some the temperature. I ain't got a clock in here. Well, it's 750 on the camera. But it don't take long. I do not mean it don't take long at all. This is one way you can sure get a good fire going and not have to worry about the hustle and the bustle. They say you want a good stream about like a number, like a pencil lead, and I ain't got it there yet, but I will here. I don't know if you can see that. You see it? It's like a good pencil lead coming out of there now. And as it gets hotter, you'll have to turn it down just a little bit, but she will get rolling. You can get up to 700-800 degrees in no time. Well, I've got mine so close. I mean, I've got mine close to the wall. I've got a box fan sitting behind it though. But I ain't out here all the time, and it's just, as you can see, it's just a little work shed. I mean, I got a welding table, welder. I do keep a kerosene heater. And when it gets real cold like it is right now, if we get it started up, I keep my propane heater here. And when I get this thing going, that goes bye-bye. The kerosene heater stays in the other room over there where I do all my sharpening and grinding to my band wheels. I can run you out here with this right here. And this right here gotta go. I love my Lincoln Buzz box. Ain't nothing like them. At least I can trust that sucker. That Miller ain't no shit. $181, $90, $86. She's a rising. It takes it, I'd say, 20 to 30 minutes to get it. It's about like wood. As you see, I've got a wood station on there. I got a 55-gallon drum all outside. I just find this really amazing that I can use it either or. Like if I can't get my wood to burn, I can chunk this in there and just put a slow drip of oil in there. Some people uses that kerosene and gas mixture. You can, it's fine, but you gotta just watch. And also, not kerosene and gas, but oil and gas mixture. That's something dangerous, but you just kind of got to watch and make sure you don't overfill gas in it. I always just use a little kerosene because kerosene flash points like at 120 degrees. If you use a propane torch, it don't take long to get to 120 degrees. I guess I can cut my damper off now. Yeah, I don't cut it all the way off. I'll cut about 3/4 of the way off. This would be handy if you had a way to rig a blower in there. And get that oil really going. You get it up to 1,000 degrees in no time. You can get on the YouTube and watch them. They put blowers in their pans. It ain't a big blower. I mean, it's like one of them air mattress blowers. Just something just puts a little bit of air in them. And give you on. I better not do that without opening that blower. Door or damper. See if you got just a little bit of air going in, how big them flames jumps up. Now let me shut the door all the way off. You see what I'm getting at? It kind of dampers it. But if you just give it just a little bit of, see this little stove ain't got no way of putting. 232 pipe 104 102, so that's a coming. But do you see them flames gets a little bit big when you put a little air into it. That's the only bad thing about these little stoves, they ain't got no damper. I will wind up putting me about a 2-inch pipe on the one side of it where I'll make me a damper. But you can watch when I shut this door. See how much it dampers it down. But just a little bit of air, a little bit of crack. I mean, it jumps fast. I don't understand why they don't put dampers on it. I drilled 2 holes in the main bottom, but them 2 little bitty 1/4-inch holes just ain't enough to let it have the draw it needs. I'll put me about a 2-inch pipe on one of these sides, and I guarantee you I'll get draw in. .257, she's rising. See how much that pull the door open, how big them flames jumped. .293 in that length of time. Got a good piece of pipe right there to make a good damper out of. 160 up there on top, so it takes it. If it draw like that, it wouldn't take it no time. I just figured I'd give you the gist idea of this stuff so it would help you out get started. I guess that's why people put air in there. But I don't want to put air in there because I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be burning wood in here. Now if I just want to make a straight oil burner, I probably would consider it. But where I burn oil and wood, where I run that sawmill, because oil does burn hotter. And it burns a lot hotter than that wood. But if I didn't try to keep this wood burn up, I would have a mess hands. I'd probably need a huge stove just to keep this little garage warm, where I'm going to try to strip it here in the next couple of weeks. $3.91 and rising. In 20 minutes. And then if you use wood in it, my suggestion is get you an old bake pan and put it in the bottom. That way the oil don't it'll lay in that bake pan and won't go all the way through. And it keeps your wood going all the time. Believe it or not, let's try this Portaband here. It's 80 degrees in here, and it is cold outside. Let me get you an outside degree. It's cold and it's wet. It says 46 degrees, but the damn ice in that water. Oh, you can see it. The snow on that. But that damn thing lies. Sorry, I believe it does. I know it does because it's colder than 51 degrees. Because ice don't freeze at 51 degrees. I think we all can agree on that. So I know that damn thing's lying. So I know that damn thing's lying bad. It's 30 degrees off 20. Says 475, 500. That damn thing ain't right. But that gives you the gist of it.